Hello, everybody. How are you today? I am excited to get to connect with you again, as always. And so, yesterday I did a video on how trauma affects us today. If you experienced trauma in the past, how can affect you now? And just bringing awareness to that part of ourselves, and so that we can start to change, so that we can start to work on that. And today I want to talk about a common emotion that a lot of victims of trauma have to deal with, and that is shame. And we're gonna talk about shame. I know this isn't like rainbows and butterflies and unicorns, but it's a necessary conversation, and we need to shine a light on shame, because when we shine a light on it, it can't exist. We have to bring our awareness to that part of ourselves. And if this is you, I just encourage you to stay tuned. This may be a heavy topic for you. There may be lots of emotions come up as you watch this video, and just give yourself lots of grace. And reach out to me. Reach out to someone that you trust. I'm here, and I would love to connect. I'm a life coach. I specialize in trauma and in moving moms who have been through trauma forward towards success. And so I want to talk about shame. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you a tool that you can use in dealing with shame. And this is something that I've personally done and that I've walked people through, and it's been really powerful. So I want to talk about shame. Is a feeling that something inside of you is wrong or broken. That is what shame is. It is feeling gross about yourself. It is feeling ashamed of yourself. And this is something that is common, especially for women who have been victims of abuse. And abuse is so common. If this is you, you are not alone. Various types of abuse, all types of abuse, are just extremely, extremely common, unfortunately. And this is, I say that it's very sad, but I say that because you may feel like, oh, no one knows how I feel, or I don't know anyone else like me. It's so underreported. Abuse is so underreported, and it's because of shame. And we don't talk about our abuse because we feel alone because of these feelings of shame. So it becomes just a vicious, vicious cycle, and it keeps us trapped in survival mode. Like we talked about yesterday, the fight or flight or freeze instinct. It keeps you stuck in that. And if you want to break free from that and you want to have a life of success on your terms, dealing with these emotions is step one. This is where you need to go. You need to go to these hard places on the inside. And that's why I'm just giving you, in this video, we are really just scratching the surface. If this is something that is important to you, if this is something that you feel like is a goal that you need to work on, is doing this inner work, please reach out to me, and please join my Facebook group. That is the next thing I was going to say. It is called Survival Mode to Successful Moms Moving Beyond Trauma, if you're not already a member of my Facebook group. And so, but shame, victims of abuse often feel shame because they feel like, and this sounds really heavy, if this is you, and if this is not you, just please, you probably know someone, you do know someone who is feeling this, who has felt this. And it's because the person who abused you somehow caused you to feel like it was your fault. Somehow during the abuse, you internalized the feeling that you deserved, that it was your fault. You were probably being manipulated and gaslighted, and that's just what happens. And so you feel like there's something wrong or broken inside of you. And that's kind of, it's a lot. There's a lot more layers to it than that, but just for the sake of time, that's just a simple way to explain it. So I want to talk about really heavy stuff here, guys. Really heavy stuff. And this is something that I also have experienced in my life, not just in coaching clients, but in my own life, in dealing with my own trauma from my childhood. These are things that I've had to do myself because I have been stuck in the cycle of shame. I have had to deal with rejection, with gaslighting, with dysfunctional relationships in which I've had to set boundaries in. And that's just really important. So one thing I want to talk about, a tool for alleviating shame, feelings of shame, and just letting that go so that it's not you're not living from that place anymore, is doing inner child work. So your inner child is really a part of you on the inside. It's your in other words, it's your subconscious, and it's your subconscious mind. That is your inner child. So this can kind of sound kind of woo woo, but it's real. It works. This is true. So this is the activity that I want to do. If this is, I want you to do today. If this is something that you're relating to, so I want you to get a picture of yourself as a child, whatever age you feel like you need to go from. It really doesn't matter. Just a picture of you as an innocent young child, and I want you to get a box of tissues and talk to yourself, talk to your child, talk to that picture, to your inner child, as if you are that loving parent that that child needed. Tell that child how much you love him, you love her. And that's what I want you to start with. And then I want you, and just notice what emotions come up. Don't judge. Don't judge what emotions come up. Your emotions are not positive or negative, they are just emotions. And just pay attention, and then let me know if this is something that you do. I want to know. Private message me and let me know what was the result of this, because I want to have a conversation with you. So like I said, this is going to be the end of this video. It's a heavy video, but I want to bring awareness to it. I'm not going to shy away from these big topics. I'm not going to shy away from these hard discussions, because I am for you. I'm for your success. So if you're not a member of my group, Survival Mode is Successful, Moms Moving Beyond Trauma, I'm here for your success, and I want you in my group. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.